Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the live stream for Final Fantasy XIV. So we're going to take care of episode 3 today, and we're going to finally do the Nadam. It's been a few days, so I haven't really got to touch it, but I'm about to dive into it now, and I'm super excited. Alright, let's get this. You're ready for battle, Nova? Yes, I am. Let's go. He's just a cool looking character.
Soil bearers.
Soil bearers. This is gonna be dope though.
The soil has been scattered, and the steppe reborn! Sanctified and unbound, she calls for a new Han! Go forth and claim her, Dothal, and bring death to all who bar your way!
She's so intense, man. Look at us.
Begins,
I'm gonna be all calm. Let's go, man.
I must say, it's
been a while.
Is everyone ready?
Yes, I am ready. Let's go.
A samurai is always ready. You shall remember this soon enough once I have taken to the field.
I don't know why.
On all comers, and then it's off to Doma. I can't wait.
I was super psyched, man. I've been waiting for this for days.
Thank you, my friends. Upon the soil of one and all shall our deeds be inscribed.
To triumph in the Dom, you and your allies must race for the Mul Eel, or whatever it's called, towards the Uvu in the distance while fending off attacks from other tribes. Interesting. Once you arrive at the Uvu, you must claim it for the Mul. But be warned that the warriors of the other tribes can do so as well. Only the first will be crowned Kagan. Prevent your opponents from claiming the Uvu and endure their assault to win the Nadam for the Mul. I'm like terrible at these things. I feel like I never...
Grant us favor, O Mother of the Dusk, and to victory guide them all.
I feel like I've never done one of these on the first try ever. I feel like I always failed these missions like at least once. At least once. So I'm sitting there over there forever trying to do like fighting when I was supposed to be claiming it so that we could get to this scene. This is funny. You came as I knew you would, for you too are a warrior of the steppe. I salute you, traveler, and you should be honored to face... and should be honored to face you alone, but the Darthal thirsts for blood and will suffer no duels. It's all good, we're gonna beat all of you anyways. Bear witness, Father Azim. The soil shall drink deep the blood of this day. It's all good.
Rise, brothers of the sun! Know your place!
You're who I want. Thanks, Xavier. What? What? What did I do? See, that's what I mean. I will fail these things for what did I do? Oh my goodness. What? What did I do wrong? Oh my goodness. I don't even understand what I did wrong.
Forward! Forward!
I'm confused. I always fail these things because I just have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I mean, I guess I should be paying attention to what it's telling me to do, but at the same time, it's like, it's always weird.
Cannot be extinguished.
Holy crap! What? So were we just supposed to destroy those things? Is that why he was distracted? Because see, that's what I'm saying, is they throw things in here that have nothing to do. It tells me to defeat him. So that's weird. So I was supposed to defeat him, but at the same time those things, I guess, explode and kill everybody. Which is why he was distracted and wasn't paying me any attention. I mean, obviously this thing is bad because it like completely killed us. So I guess we should destroy these things so they don't blow up and destroy us.
Bow down before me!
No, I ain't bowing down for you, bro.
Leave this one to me!
Crap. No.
Sun cannot be extinguished.
Let's go. Told you, man. It always takes me like a couple times to win these things. I don't know why. I don't notice things, and then I lose. And I'm like, oh, okay.
The
Obviously,
step
that was
has
a thing.
spoken. Then the harneys.
We have won. The Mole have won. The Dawn Throne is ours.
We did it. And you, my friend, you were magnificent. Magnificent and, not a little terrifying.
You know, that's what we do. When we
What a
finally
strange
figure out what we have to
tale
do.
This has become. To think I suffered them to live.
You suffered us. What
On
you
your
gotta say now,
guard,
bro?
Utun. The wind warns of men in iron.
Ah. Well, this is our first challenge together as a team.
I thought I'd find you here, Eorzean! Dearest of all my enemies. Today's the day I finally get to kill you. And then they'll give me a shiny medal and my choice of posting. Bloody perfect it is. Well, go on then. Kill her! Kill them all!
Dearest of all his enemies, eh? Congratulations.
Man, let's go, man. Let's kill this guy. And honestly, we.
To
Ooh.
me, honored warriors of the steppe. Our enemies intrude upon this sacred ground. Have you yet the strength to oppose them?
Yes, we do.
You forget to whom you speak, Doman. We are the Undying Ones. We are Dothal.
If this be the will of the Mole and their Han, so be it. The sun shall abide by the law of the steppe.
It is my will and my wish. Let's go.
Time to get serious.
This blow shall end you!
Mark well and word.
Weak stuff, bro.
For you, Father. Let us be about it.
I don't understand. Oh, I'm gonna lose this because I have no idea. Ben's still through the.
Kill or die! But I hate you! I hate you!
Cut his head off.
Impossible! She was there for the taking! What do I have to do?
You can't do anything, bro. You're not strong enough.
I need more men, more weapons, more power!
Nah, bro. Nothing's enough.
Ah!
He running?
As if we'd lose to the likes of him. And we're only gonna get stronger. Stronger and stronger until we're strong enough to take back everything they stole.
He ran. And he ran fast, bro. He's still running. Bruh, someone stop him. Well, he getting it in that armor, though.
I have kept my promise, Serena. They are yours to command.
Oh, yes, of course.
Brothers and sisters of the steppe, the Nardum is ended, and we Mol now claim the Dawn Throne. No demands shall we make of you, save these. Heed our comrades' words, and honor the law of the steppe.
Nice. They salty. They are salty.
Before I fought for the Mol, I fought for my homeland, for Doma.
To Doma, would you have us go to fight your war and win your freedom? Very well. The battlefield matters not, nor else the enemy. In battle do our souls burn bright. And better the Mole's law than that of the sun. Arrogant and foolhardy were their pronouncements. Already you and yours show better sense.
The sun shall answer your call, Doman. Wild as the wind the Atun and her brood may be, but they will deliver you naught. We will deliver you your kingdom.
Don't be timid. You gotta step up and be a leader.
Weak and few as we are, the Mol will fight for Doma too, if you will have us.
Well then, I believe naught remains but to return to Doma at the head of a Zayla army, my lord. I cannot wait to see the look on Yugiri's face.
Nor I. We shall depart as soon as our forces are assembled and rejoin our comrades. And then, my friends, we shall bring freedom to the people of Doma!
We did it! We did it. We are the champions. Now, serve us. Your Imperial friend has truly impeccable timing. Had he come even a few moments earlier, he might actually have stood a chance. In any event, that is 2 battles won in a single day, which by my reckoning gives us twice the cause to celebrate. But first, I pray you grant me a moment to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, we are one step closer to freeing my homeland from the tyranny of the Empire. I am in your debt. Of course, it all goes to plan. This is like to be the first of many such debts. Yet I promise to endure my insolvency with a smile, out of gratitude to the kami for seeing fit to send you hither. Hien has what can be best described as a shite-eating grin. Oh my goodness. What it would be, but it would be rude of me to monopolize your attention. Doubtless there are others who would speak with you. Let us go and greet Temelon Khatun. Welcome, warriors of the steppe. It is an honor to receive you once more. We observed the battle from a distance and marked the moment of your triumph. In that instant, I wept tears of joy. Not only did you bring us victory in the Nadam, but you ensured that every one of my kinsmen returned with their lives. I keep saying the Nadam, but really it's Nadam. Some were more gravely wounded than others, but none were lost to us. We could not have asked for anything more. It is not too much of an imposition. If it is not too much of an imposition, would you be willing to go and speak with them? A simple gesture of those whom you shared the battlefield. Of course. Some part of me still struggles to believe it, but we won. We defeated the Oronair and the Dotharl, and won. But they appeared before us, and I was filled with such fear as I had never known. But then I saw you charge with Serena, and the others, and before I knew it, I was running and shouting. I will carry the memory of that moment with me always, as well as the moment when you became one with the Uvu, and were declared Han. The victory pose you struck was a sight to behold. I say, would you be willing to show us again? The victory pose. Silly. That's the stuff of legends. That's the Han in all her splendor. Praise be to the Han and to the gods for guiding her to us. Glory to the Han and her comrades forever and forever, 100 years. The Han. The Han. The Han. The Han. The Han. The Han. Yes. Yes. It is dark outside. I mean, it's been gray for days. Yes. I wonder how many more I have before I'm done, though. Ah, Nova. I told you gave the young warriors a fine show. Grandmother and I have been discussing how we might best express our gratitude to you. Mere words did not seem sufficient. This is Morin Kur, a traditional instrument of our people. The feats of our greatest heroes like Bardam and Katja are preserved in song. Yours too will live on for years to come. Perhaps one day you might learn how to play it. But even if not, you may look on the Morin Kur and remember this time, this place, as we will when we hearken to the music. Nice. Ooh, that's pretty cool. A traditional instrument of Azim steppes nomad Zelia tribes, and the Morin Kur has two strings, the male and the female, woven together from the tail hair of the stallion and the mare, respectively. Selling price. I don't want to sell this. Lord Hian's eyes were filled with determination. Are they? That's because he finally can go home and take his kingdom. At the risk of sounding impatient, we have certain pressing obligations. It is time that we saw to them. You are right. To whom much is given, much is expected. Nay, do not think yourselves so indebted to us. Was it not you who gave us your blessing to participate in the Nadam? And you who saved my Lord Hian from certain death. Doma is in your debt. We will ever be friends to the mole. And we to you, Gozetsu. A thought occurs to me. If you wish to return to Yazia or whatever, with all haste, the passage to the south of the Death's Throne would offer the most direct route. The Death'Arl sealed it with the magics during the Doman Rebellion, when more men in iron came from afar. If ever there were a time to open that passage, now. We should journey to Death'Arl Ka. But before that, might we visit the Dawn Throne? I wish to speak with our most radiant brother. Are you sure that's a good idea? I know he agreed to fight for Doma, but I doubt he'll be happy to see us so soon after we beat him. I mean, why is he sitting on the Dawn Throne if we are in charge of the Dawn Throne now? That's weird. Nama made us for warleys. Ever since we came into this world, we have fought. In the Nadam, blood was shed and lives were lost. Brown earth was stained crimson, and Zelia wept. But crimson is the dusk and the dawn, death and rebirth, an ending to mark a new coming, or a new beginning. We who are born are destined to die. As the seasons turn, we are born again. Thus spoke the first. So you see, we harbor no hatred. The Nadam is the Nadam, and what comes after it is what comes after. If you say so, the Dawn Throne first, then? Yes, and I shall accompany you. See how bitter he is. The sun is disciplined to entertain you at length. Speak your purpose in coming. Humble as ever. Should I be humble in the presence of inferiors? I am a child of Azim, and you are not. Your triumph in the Nadam does not raise you to such heights. My goodness. You are salty. Batu will not be joining us. He was wounded in the Nadam. His hurts are grave and he requires rest, but he will walk again in time. Though it is no business of yours, such pity does not become a Han. We are not allies, traveler from far from it. The Nodum will come again, and with it our rule. I say again, why have you come? To bid us surrender the Dawn Throne to the Mole? Yeah, for one. It's no longer yours. Nay, the Mole are beholden to the will of the gods, and they would not have us reside here. The Ordner and the Budagon may remain. We are for Zanzia, or Yanzia, and wish to speak of your part in the coming war. Ah, the Domans and the Iron Men. I remember your pact, our pact. Sound the call, and the Ordner will answer. Full glad I am to hear it. We have preparations to attend to, but we'll send for you soon. The gods are kind, and I'm sure the Ordner will prove a great boon in the days to come. Of the dusk, a maiden gentle and ethereal, a dancer in the morning mist, and a warrior besides. Look into my eyes, child. You see, you Azim, are you my Namal? Oh, is that like his past lover or something? I know not of what you speak, brother Magne, but I am certain you are mistaken, quite. We should get going right now. Ah, so that's like probably like his past lover or something, and he's like, whoa. Let's talk to him real quick. Am I fated to live my life as a sun without a moon? Is there no Nama for me? I don't know, man. You're kind of a jerk. I think it's a tough sell for you, bro. Not gonna lie. Tough sell. The Han and her warriors. Greetings, my lady. We come to you on our journey south, bound for Yazia, where our comrades await us. How fare you and yours in the wake of Nodum? Many were wounded, some feud to the death. Resplendent were their souls in the chaos. It was a good battle, a good day to die. Soon we will greet them again. They sound like some Klingons. Klingons. That's what they sound like. Klingons. And mayhap one who went before them also. Gezer's seed has quickened in his lover. When the child is born, we shall see who waits behind its eyes. Already we must look to the next Nodum. We must grow strong of the body and mind, and your war will help us do so. Say the word and we will fly to the field. Of that I have no doubt, for you are Dethal. There is one more thing we would ask of you. The magics you used to seal the passage to the south, will you unmake them? If that be your wish. When next we come together, it will be on the great battlefield against a common foe. I trust you will fight with the same fervor you demonstrated during the Nodum. Ha! And you, Ancient One, will be the demon I know you to be. Aught less would be a disappointment. Ha 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 ha. He's like, yes, of course. I'm a demon. Thanks. Silly. Oh, man. Oh, man. So, I've been looking at the games that I want to play, and I'm thinking... So obviously, Final Fantasy XIV I'm playing now. I'm gonna try to get to Shadowbringers, and then obviously to Endwalker after that. But I've been hearing good things about Strangers of Paradise or whatever it's called, the Final Fantasy Origin. Like, I want to play that. Actually, the more I've been watching some gameplay from another streamer, I feel like I want to watch it. Like, I think that Rurikon's doing a really good job, and he's convinced me to play it. Honestly, I mean, I kind of now, and the thing is, now that I understand what it's actually about, because I mean, I know a little bit of what it's about now. I'm actually curious because I never played Final Fantasy. Actually, I don't want to spoil it, because if you don't know anything about it, I don't want to spoil it for you. But like, knowing what I know now, it actually does make me want to play it. I'm very curious. Obviously, I need to play Horizon Forbidden West. I got that as a present, so I need to play that. I haven't gotten God of War Ragnarok yet, so that's on my list. And then, obviously, we got a few other things coming out this year. So, I don't know, I'm going to try to like mix it up a little bit. I've already played Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak on Switch, and so I'm not probably going to play that. If I ever do a stream, it'll probably be because someone else wants to play it, and so I'll just probably, drop a stream or a video on that. But it probably won't be a regular thing because I've done everything really there is to do on Sunbreak. So I don't particularly want to restart it on PS5. I mean, I just think that that's overkill. When I put that many hours into a game, I don't particularly want to start it over again. Now, like, if I could transfer my data from Switch to PlayStation, I would do that. But obviously, it doesn't work like that. I don't know how people start games multiple times like that on different consoles. Like, kudos to you, because I cannot do it. That is some dedication. And I salute you. Seriously. I salute any streamer who streams a game on multiple platforms over and over again. Sado Katun has done her part. This passage will deliver you to Doma. It was here we must part ways until the day you call us to battle. We're calling you now! It won't be long, I know, but take care of yourselves, Serena. And tell your grandmother and the others again how much we appreciate everything they did for us. Oh, I will. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have another gift for you. Oh, it's a red, wait, is this a banner of the Mole Tribe? It is not the most practical of gifts, but we nevertheless wish to present it to you. I do not fully understand what has befallen Doma or your homeland least, but I do understand that you and yours have suffered terribly. The Mole place their faith in the gods, and in turn they shepherd us. They watch over us and keep us. We pray they show you the same favor. As it was in the Nadam, blood will be shed, your lands engulfed in a storm of fire and steel. Yet as it did here, it shall mark a new beginning there. May you ever walk in crimson, for in crimson there is life, there is liberation. Thank you for your prayers, Serena. We shall remember them. Until we meet again. She ain't got no guards going with her. She's like, this isn't safe, man. Mole banner. Tapestry woven with the ancestral mark of the Azim Steppes Mole tribe. We did it. Right then, to the House of the Fierce, with me, my friends. Not used to this road before. I've not used this road before. Ah, I recognize this place. The House of the Fierce should lie somewhere to the south. I will go on ahead and inform the sentries of our master's return. Here we are. I wonder if they are all gathered inside waiting, perhaps expecting a speech or something. Well, no matter. I shall have to do what I shall have to do.
Brothers and sisters, pray forgive me my absence. It has been far too long.
Lord here. Gosetsu told us of your trials and tribulations on the steppe. Would that I'd been present to witness your victory, my lord.
Our victory, Yugiri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did to me. Now rise. I will not suffer this excess of formality any longer. Alphino and Alice Levieux, I presume. I am told we owe you much. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
The pleasure is ours, Lord Hien. Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which Doma shall soon enjoy once more.
Hopefully. I understand you have brought an army.
Indeed. The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured the support of the Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen. The Blue Kojin, too, have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of Doma.
The shinobi will render what aid they can. However, Suino Sato refused to answer our call.
No matter. What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
You should know that Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord Hien. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
But there the good news ends. Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation. We suspect that the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
The Khan has spoken, and I, for one, am not inclined to argue. In this place, in this moment, I call upon you all. 25 years of oppression, of tyranny, of shame. It ends with us. We will prevail.
Let's go. Oh my goodness. Can I actually, like... Ooh, it's fixed now. Good. Let's attune to it. Yes. Alright, good. Once more, welcome back. It is good to see you again, Nova. Ah yes, there's another recent development we neglected to share with you. Alize and I have been hard at work attempting to restore the Aetheryte here in its former glory, and I am pleased to inform you that we succeeded. Suffice it to say, it should prove a boon for travel, well, for those replete with anima like you, at least. I imagine you are eager to hear the particulars of our plan. Allow me a moment to gather everyone's attention.
If all are in agreement, I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle. First, Lise and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention. Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses. In this way, we will prevent the enemy's airships from rendering support and cut off one means of escape. Alize and I, together with the Shinobi, will exploit the ensuing chaos to infiltrate the moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators. Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Kojin allies. They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire, while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians. Once pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any such attempt. After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies. The rest is simple. We scour the castle for the Viceroy, we find her, and we subdue her. Without their leader, what remains of the Imperials' morale will crumble, and they will surrender or attempt to flee. And Doma will be free. Your thoughts, Lord Hien? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this. That much is plain. We shall carry out Alphino's plan to the letter. Time is of the essence, as you know, so let us each see to our respective preparations. Carry on.
There's no shortage of tasks which needs to be completed before we can launch our attack. If you have a moment, perhaps you can lend a hand. That said, I have only just returned. Twould be better for you to speak with Alphanod to find out how you might be of service. Turn around. Trying to keep busy? Full glad I am to hear it. There is one task which comes to mind. As I explained during my briefing, Alize and I will need to infiltrate the moon gates to disable the Magitech field generators. Though I pride myself on my knowledge of various subjects, I must confess I lack confidence in my knowledge of this particular one, which is why I turned to an expert. I have been conversing with Sid via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the design of the generators based on our limited intelligence. Most recently, he sent a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. I would like for you to go to Kugane and bring them back here. In the meantime, I will continue to work with our shinobi allies to plot a path into the gates. Safe travels, Nova, and thank you again. I always forget that I can like use these things, right? And I do it every single time. The ruby thing. So I could literally just use this in transport. I used to literally run around not realizing I could use this thing to go to different places. It was so weird that I didn't know it, but I didn't know. And so I would like run around the map and I'd like, and then when I think I discovered it by accident, and when I did, I was just like, wow, I've been wasting all my time running around when I could have just Sure. I mean, I know he's in there. Or she. Dude, I haven't seen Tataru in like forever. I forgot who this was. Oh my goodness. Nova, what are you doing here? I thought you were off fighting nomads on the Azim steppe. Oh, we did it. They dead. We won. It's ours. Oh, you beat them. Good show. And a shame I didn't get to see it. Alphanite has been keeping me apprised of the situation in Doma. I may not be any good in a physical fight, but in a paperwork fight, I'm the true Han. Yeah. You're here with the parcel Sid sent, right? Wait a moment and it will be right out. It arrived not long ago. A porter delivered it to our offices, along with various other knickknacks from Eorzea. Sid regrets that he couldn't come here in person. Apparently his hunt for the dragon in Omega demands his full attention, you see. Still, he was reasonably confident that the documents he provided would be enough for Alphanod to do the work himself. So as soon as the parcel gets here, we can open it up and see what's inside. Pardon my interruption, but the parcel in question, was it the one you placed on the shelf in the back for safekeeping? Oh, it got stolen, didn't it? I believe so, yes. Why do you ask? Well, you see, on closer inspection, said parcel appears to have been addressed to the Shikigumi barracks. Though it does indeed bulge with a quantity of paper reminiscent of a rather large instruction manual, the lingering scent of lilac leads me to conclude it is in fact a sizable collection of love letters. What? Impossible! That porter was carrying a parcel addressed to us. I saw the writing in my own eyes. Oh, I do not doubt that in the least. However, as he was tasked with a number of deliveries, I can only assume that he handed you another parcel by mistake. This is a disaster. We have to find that porter right at this instant. My, she can move quickly when she has a mind to do so. So quickly she neglected to take these love letters with her. They too must be redirected to their rightful recipient. Great, so I gotta take it. Fetch quests. They should also aid you in tracking down the right porter. They keep records of their deliveries and so forth, after all. The man in question was of middling height and build, not unlike myself. Black hair, short, terribly helpful in Kagone. I know, a cheery sort, wearing bright colors as I recall. I will send a few of my men out to search, but in the meantime, why don't you take that parcel and see if you can track him down yourself? I will wait here, on the off chance he realizes his mistake and returns. Good day to you, miss. But I have no time to chat. I have to head to the Baccarat. Or was it the hostelry? Bah, no time, no time. You sure? I recognize that parcel. I delivered it to the Ruby Bazaar not long ago. What of it? A mistake? For the Gitsugumi, you say? Bah, you're right. How stupid of me. Fortunately, I have yet to visit the barracks. This is for you, yes? I will take the other in exchange. I'm sorry, I couldn't find him. I guess we just have to hope he realizes his mistake and returns soon. Nah, I got it. You good. We good. That's it. That's the parcel. You found him. Though, knowing our luck, Sid put the wrong papers in here. Nope. This is it. These are the documents detailing the operation of the Magitech field generators. Alphanaud's requested. I can only imagine what would have happened had we sent Nova back to Doma with a parcel full of love letters. The look on Alphanaud's face when he reads the first page. On second thought, I'm a little disappointed we didn't. He's such a troll. Everyone's working so hard to fight for Doma's freedom, and here I am making the same silly mistakes. It won't happen again, Nova, and I'll keep working hard to bring you and the others useful information. If we hear anything new, we'll contact you straight away. Oh, and you may be pleased to hear that we have brokered an arrangement between the company and the Confederacy. They required armaments we provided, discreetly and at a reasonable price. I'm sure Lord Laredo was pleased to hear it. Aha, indeed he was. Indeed he was. Well, it seems our time together is at an end. Give Alphanaud and Alize my regards, will you? Will do. Will do. Oh, it seems like just yesterday you were here. Our plans proceeded apace. Do you have the documents? Yes, I do. Excellent. This looks to be exactly what we need. Assuming our shinobi escort can see us safely inside the moon gates, I should have no trouble deactivating the barriers. Good, good. This is one less thing to worry about. If you seek... nice. If you seek further employment, Alphanaud can point you in the right direction. Should you wish to further employment, may you speak with Alize? I believe she was planning to search the surrounding area for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you may be able to catch her before she departs. She's just chilling out here in the rain. Alphanaud told you about my plans, and you wish to come with me? Well, far be it from me to refuse you. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of your failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There were no public executions, and not a single village was put to the torch. But as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveilling their targets and making plans. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let's begin our search in the north. Not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Sigh. Dang it all. I can't just leave the carcass lying in the middle of the road. We've gotten stronger. Next to you, I feel like a child playing at swords and sorcery. Though mayhap it suits me better than books. I owe much to the Makote I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques and kindly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. But I never could I could never warm to the common rapiers. I vastly preferred using a blade of my own creation, despite the toll it took on me. Uringir's gift was a godsend, to be honest. Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. We've heard rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about, disguised as villagers. One was supposed to be spotted near the ribbons, to the south of here. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. Oh, hello there, young lady. My associates and I are in search of fertile soil for farming, and this land caught our eye. I bet it did. You doubt? Very well. She desires the truth, and we shall have it. Deal with her. Yeah, I knew you were the villains. You guys can't fool me. Five. You'll have your heads for this. Bro, you weak sauce, bro. Weak. We're having none of that. None of it. I saw them attack you while this one fled. Since you seem to have everything in hand, I decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume. I knew it would come to this, but at the hands of a Westerner, a Doman would at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you do not. She will burn it all before she surrenders. She will never kneel again, nor should she. She isn't gonna kneel. She's gonna die. Oh, this hasn't happened in a while. Rest assured, the Nari will receive due compensation. Young Ashi has great potential, that much is plain. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to the Garlemald and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of Magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment, however, much less people have the provinces. You will need to do more. Oh, of course. Have no doubts that we shall. My husband and I only want the best Imperial education for our boy. I finished planting the rice, mother. Not while the officer is here, Yotsuyu. Inside, now. Yes, mother. You do not mention that you had a daughter. My sister's, not mine. Kami rest her soul. Sigh. She is utterly hopeless, but one cannot choose one's family. Indeed, she is of age to receive an education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. No, of course not, but she is weak and sickly. Some days she has not the strength to leave her bed, though a thought occurs to me, mayhap we can come to an understanding. That was a near thing. What happened? We were talking and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of those soldiers hit you on the head or something? No, I had one of my crazy visions again. It almost got me killed. Well, if you say so, we should go and tell others what has happened here. Sad. Now they're gonna try to get us to sympathize with her character. She evil, bro. If I think that they're doing what I think they're doing, they're trying to make us then she's what's her face, and they're trying to make me feel sorry for her. Nah, bro. She evil, bro. You can't make me. I won't let you. Alize! Thank you, you didn't have to come with me, but you did, and for that I am grateful. I told the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers. Though we have disposed of the bodies, it is only a matter of time before their comrades note their absence. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're alright? By the way, you've been awfully quiet since we have returned. Give me that. Yes. I'd tell you to rest and leave the rest to others, but seeing as that this isn't your nature. Lise returned but a moment ago, looking a bit worried. It would seem that trouble is afoot in May. You may as well go and ask her about it. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further. We've barely got enough armor as it is, huh? Oh, you're here to help. That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in May get ready for the operation, but we've run into a few problems. You remember how we were supposed to stir up trouble as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. I thought the Doman Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that that's not the case. I was about to go and tell Issei. Why don't you come too? Oh, you're here too. I heard about those soldiers that you and Alize encountered. I'm glad you're alright. Right, then. Issei, we have gathered up all the rope we could find in the village. And every tool with an edge, but it's still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there is no more to spare. Thank you, Chigusa. Ryuzen could use a hand if there is nothing else. As for the tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever meets your needs. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yuguri. Can I go and give them to her? You silly little girl, of course you can. Hurry. You never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission. Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute to Lord Hien returned. Since Lord Hien returned, there's so much to worry about. You're doing well, Issei. Though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there is no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plates, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Doman Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take for him to send us supplies. So wait, you try to start a war and you don't have any armor? I don't understand. Do you have any armor in the village or anyone with some skill to fashion armor? There is one man, a craftsman who fled the Enclave. He is experienced and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him though, but maybe you two could come with me. His name is Saranuki, and he lives in Kusakari in the south. Come with me. Bahaha! Who are these starry-eyed youth who stand before me? One who sings of rebellion, of liberation? Ha ha ha! Surely they would not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. Oh, go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. Bahaha! Hey, say again. You would have me fashion armor of villagers. You would fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial regulars. Bahaha! Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me still, and I shall give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Yes, yes, plates of steel, all that you can carry, the better to shield them from blades and bullets. If only it were that simple, Master Terminiki. Steel plates are not easy procured. Blind, deaf, and dumb you are, boy. We are awash in broken steel. Magic Tech Greg cylinders come crashing to the earth from on high. Blind, deaf, and dumb you are. Oh. Shatter them to bits with my explosives. They will not fail you, for I made them to kill Imperials. Haha, bring me still, and you will have your armor. Well, it's not like we know any other armorers who can help. At least we get to blow things up. Stormblood. Hey, you have the many plates of steel I demanded. Show me. Yeah. I mean, I probably had some just personally. Bahaha, then you are committed to your cause. Dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools. Doma is dead, and so are her people. Man, what's up with you, bro? Lord Hien, all dead. Their blood is on our hands. 'Twas Lord Hien who saved us, who spared us from the worst when the Garleans came. Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside without a second thought, all to win their trust, all to serve as their puppet, restored to his throne years later, a paper tiger. Such a shame he must have felt, but no matter. He would suffer it for his people. A life as slaves is better than none at all. He believed, but not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ear dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. 10 years of preparation, of machinations. So careful we would be, and yet, Doma burned for our foolishness, not for that of Lord Hien. Monzen, then the Enclave. They were raised for our sins. We murdered them all, don't you see? We murdered you all. You're wrong, Master. We are still here. We are still alive. Lord Hien, too, lives on, in our hearts, and his son, for Lord Hien has returned. Lord Hien? Alive? It cannot be. You lie. You lie. It's the truth. Hien came back to Doma to help her fight for freedom. Could it be? My Lord Hien yet lives? Oh. Oh. Band of steel to bind the chest and belly? Yes, yes. I must heat the forge and begin work at once. 10. 100. How many do you need? All that and more you shall have. Dang. Boy, he changed his tune quick. He was like, hold on, hold on, hold on. That was cool. He changed his tune quick. That's funny. That's good, though. Even after 25 years of repression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. We must now show them the way forward. Issei and I will help Suranuki finish the armor. So you've no need to wait around. Why not back to the House of the Fierce? I'm sure there's plenty of work left to be done. Ask about and see what you can find. I mean, I guess maybe I don't have an understanding that MMOs really flesh everything out. And I think maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the allure, is that you really are playing a story. And in reality, you would be doing all these things. In real life, you would be prepping, you'd be getting armor, you'd be doing all these things. So I guess in that sense, it makes sense to be doing all this. Because in a regular Final Fantasy, you wouldn't be doing none of this. I mean, maybe you'd be doing some side quests, obviously, but you wouldn't be doing every little thing right before you do it. So I guess it makes sense. Everything is in order, miss. Under Lord Gusetsu's sage tutelage, we grow stronger by the day. Bet you do. Help? Oh, no. I will not impose upon you without cause. Rest assured that everything is in its place and everything in every place is in. Everything is fine. Haname. I require no assistance, comrade. Lord Hien's instructions to me were quite clear. I need only transcribe them for the benefit of our Zelia allies. Speaking of Lord Hien, if you are eager to be of service, mayhap you could seek him out. Keep an eye on him, perchance, should you decide to venture outside. Let us guess. Someone asked you to act as my protector. Ha! To hear them mutter, one would think I intended to stride up to the castle gates on my own. Truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I had hoped to look on the castle one last time before the battle. Would you care to join me? You would be setting a lot of fretful minds at rest. Very good. Let's depart for Mosen then. Or at once. Alright. We're going to leave that at this place. And we will come back on a later date. Thanks for joining me. Peace out.